Hello, my friends. Welcome to Name That Chord. Today, I'm going to be playing certain chords. I'm going to leave them on the screen and I'm going to ask you which chord I played. I'm going to leave it for some time and I'm going to let you answer. Here's your first chord. Which chord is this? This is a C major second inversion. We've taken the C up and we've taken the E up. Okay? Which chord is this? You could look at this as a G minor seventh chord. Which chord is this? This is a G diminished seventh. Which chord is this? This is an E flat major seventh chord. Which chord is this? All right, this is a D flat major seven with a flattened fifth. D flat major seven with a flattened fifth. How about this chord? This chord is a D major seventh with a flatted fifth. Which chord is this? This is just an A flat major seventh. The seventh note is in close proximity to the 1. So it's really an A flat, C, E flat, G. But because I've put the G very close to the A flat, it may come across as tricky. But it's really the same as this. It's just an inversion with the G in close proximity. Okay? All right. Which chord is this? Look very carefully. All right, so let's count. 1, 3, 5, that's C major. That's C seventh, and that is C ninth. All right. Okay, which chord is this? What would you call this chord? Let's actually make it a little bit trickier. C, F, G, A, B flat, D, E. Now this might throw you for a loop, but if you boil it down, you have a C, you have G and E, so that's major. But you also have one, I'll tell you all the note names. That's 1, that's an 11th, really, even though it's a 4th, it doubles as an 11th. This is a 5th, this is the 6th, but this doubles as the 13th. And it has the secret sauce of the B flat and the D. So you could look at this as a type of C 13th. But let me challenge you a little bit further. Can you give this chord any other name? Yeah, I hope you can. You should be able to decipher a name for this chord relative to B flat. It's got B flat, it's got D, it's got F, so that's B flat major, but it's also got here the 6th or the 13th of B flat. But it's also got, in a strange way, the 7th. And then it's got the 2nd of B flat. So this is quite a rich version of what you might say is a major 13th, if you wanted to call it that. But what I'm trying to show you is every chord that has multiple notes upwards of 5, 6, at that point, it's very easy to name it something else. Even a chord with 3 notes, you could name it something else, or it could be substituted for something else. You get the idea? All right. What about this? Which chord is... Let's do that again. Which chord is this? All right. So for this, you could just say this is an F sharp. Well, it's got different notes flying all over the place. Relative to F sharp, you could say this is an F sharp sixth. And then if you were to make it this, you could say it's an F sharp minor sixth. All right. I hope you enjoyed the musings today. This is making it a little bit more practical. So when you're at the keyboard, endeavor to play chords and question if you remember what exactly they do and where they're from. Because a lot of these chords could be used on other keys and they can add some secret sauce to the mix. For example, on the key of C, if I played a melody like this, that's an E right in the middle of a C major passage. And I can use this to go to an A minor. You see that? So there's a lot that I have to teach you. Those of you who are new to this world, knowing the major chords can be very helpful. Here's another example. You see that? The D major became a passage to G. And I'm showing you the bare bones simplistic way of doing this. There are many other rich alternatives for these passages, but I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible. All right. I hope this helps you. Smash that like button and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.